Hi, and welcome to episode 4 of 5 Stone by 40, my weekly series of short video logs following my own weight loss journey, where my ultimate goal is to lose 5 stone by the time I'm 40. So, without further ado, let's see how we've got on this week. Okay, so end of week 3, and how's it going? Well, as of yesterday, I was down to 114.7 kilograms, which is a loss of 1.3 kilograms over the last week. A slight drop on what I lost the week before, but that's exactly what I was expecting, to be honest with you. As I've mentioned before, the lighter you get, the harder it is to maintain weight loss at the rate you have been losing it. So for that reason, I am not concerned at all. And at the end of the day, my target is to lose 1 kilogram per week. And so far, the last 3 weeks, I've well exceeded that target. So what more can I ask for? So let's take a look at what I've done this week to help me hit my goal. Well, as usual, I have stuck to the calorie limit or guide of 2070 calories, which was set by MyFitnessPal, and I've got plenty of walking in. So this week, I've walked for around 17 hours and covered about 42 miles, which I'm pretty impressed with. So now I know I said last week that I was going to try and get the bike out. Well, as I've said before, life gets in the way, and unfortunately, I didn't manage to get the bike out. However, as of today, I have got at least got the bike out of the shed, and it's now set up. So hopefully next week, I'll actually manage to get on the thing and cover some miles. But fingers crossed. Okay, so all has gone well this last week. It's now time to think about what's going to happen next week. Next week, the plan is going to be to get a couple of 5K runs done and a whole load of bench presses. Only kidding. There's absolutely no way I could manage that. Not in a million years. It's in all honesty, it's going to be the same as what I have been doing over the past few weeks. So that is going to be sticking to the calorie goals set by MyFitnessPal and getting plenty of walking in. As I've said earlier, I will try and get some miles in on the bike. If I do manage to do that, there's a possibility, a strong possibility, that the amount of walking miles that I do will decrease. There's only so many hours in a day, and like I've said before, life gets in the way. So, but we shall see. Some good news is though that if the weight loss carries on at the rate it has been doing over the past few weeks, by this time next week I will have hit the stone mark, which is great for me anyway. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, some of you, who am I kidding? Nobody will be watching this, so nobody will be thinking that, hold on, if his target was to lose 5 stone by the time he's 40, and if you watch the first video, you will have learned that I have just turned 39, so it's just over a year. You're thinking, that gives him a hell of a long time. If he's lost a stone already, he'd be done by July. Absolutely not the case. Not in my experience, anyway. Now, the last time I did this, and I've said this a few times so far, this series of videos, the heavier you are, the easier it is to lose weight, and the more you lose the weight, the harder it gets to lose that weight at the same rate, anyway. So that's not going to happen. I think as the time goes by, I will start to lose less and less weight each week, which, as I've said, I'm completely expecting. And as I've also said, I'm in this for the long game. So as far as the time frame goes, I think that losing the 5 stone by the time I am 40 is a very reasonable time frame, but we shall see. So in summary, it's been yet another good week with me beating my targeted weight loss of 1 kilogram per week. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it will be the same again next week. If you like this video, I would really appreciate it if you would click like. If you didn't like it, also click dislike. If you are going to dislike it though, it would be great if you could just leave a comment as to why. As I've said in previous videos, I'm not an expert when it comes to either weight loss or making videos. So any sort of feedback would be welcomed. Also, if you want to share your own journeys with me, that would be fantastic as well. There's nothing better in my experience than other people helping each other along the way. So as I said, leave a comment, it would be great. I will read any comments and reply to any comments as well. Also, if you want to come along with me for the journey, please do click subscribe and you can be notified of any new videos as I put them up. As I said last week, the aim is to do this once a week on a Sunday, but sometimes, as I've said before, life does get in the way, so we shall see. So once again, thanks for watching this video and I shall see you on the next video.